But anyways, let's head back to Imu. Or we could go ahead and try decorating some people in Frat Row. Because I believe that should give us all of the capsules now. We got some extra sparks. Isn't that nice? Get to level up Crystal Sully some more. And we have 600. 17 sport. We actually... Oh wow, okay. We actually get tokens for every trick we do on our bike. I never noticed that. Isn't that cool? So, if you want, you could just keep doing tricks if you want to grind for some good old tokens in order to buy the last few things in the toy store. There are probably other ways, of course, but that is one way of doing it. All right, let's decorate some students, why don't we? Like you. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, kind fellow. Let me do it correctly this time. Alright, so we got different body types. Roundish, cushion, stubby, and a beanpole. We can make them huge. We can make them small. We can make them medium. I don't really know what size they should be. How about somewhere in the middle? You give them the foam finger, a rake, different pennants. How about that foam finger? Ooh, sneaky spikes. Hair-raising horns. I mean, they could have called them hell-raising horns, but I guess they wanted to keep the E10 rating. Night gliders. Oh, okay, it's on the head. I thought it'd be like on the back or something. Now that would be interesting to like actually give them wings. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, you can only get them either horns or a tail. You can't get them both. That's a little disappointing. It's all under scary swag. There's also mouths. Well, actually, it's how many fangs they have. Interesting. That is quite the mouth. But there's also a mustache. If you want. The crazy kisser, that just looks funny. You could give them whatever amounts you want. Triple trouble and triclops. Is there a difference? Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's just because of this body type. There's of course different arms and legs. You give them super tall legs. You can give them tentacles. You can make them a slug. You can give them kind of thick legs or thin legs. Alright, apparently we don't have the kind of arms that they just had. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay. That's why some textures came in red capsules and some came in green. Because some of the textures are for buildings. Other textures are for people. Got it. Like this one. Which you can make all sorts of different colors. That's fun. Like, how about a blue monster? I'm sure with enough effort you could probably make a monster that looks just like SpongeBob with the stubby buddy. There we go. How's that plastic surgery, huh? Look at that, you're an entirely new person. Say the same about this guy. Look at him, he's huge. Let's see. He's also got dots on him. Ew. That's it. I'm making SpongeBob. I feel like I don't have a choice. That'll work. Alright, no accessory. Okay, we can use the bumpers to switch between different categories. Oh, this kind of works. There we go. That kind of works. He lives in a pineapple in the monster world. I'm sorry, that was kind of forced, I know. But I got a lot of sparks from this person running into a bench, so thank you, kind sir. Guess we don't have their accessory. Empty hands. What's the name of that? Okay. Interesting. I guess because you can't replace what they have in their hand currently. But you can still change them. And it also changes the size of their books. Weird. But, whatever. Give them the roundish stuff. How about feathers? How about this pink? With muscles! And you're a slug now. Yeah, there is no difference between these two, is there? Maybe for like one type of body type they're different, but I don't know. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna take your books away from you. Sorry. Books are for nerds! Like this nerd over here! Do you know who you are? You're a Jocks fan now. Deal with it. And you're small. Deal with it. And you're a cushion critter. Cry about it. You got polka dots. I'm sure you're panicking. And lanky limbs. Cry about it. 10 of legs. One eye. Mustache. And lampshade. Have fun. God, that's small! Way smaller than I expected. My God. It's beautiful, though. Almost as beautiful as SpongeBob over here. Or at least I think this is SpongeBob we made. Could be different. But let's take that critter out of there. And no, I believe we cannot decorate this guy. Unless it completely crashes the game when we try to. No, we can't even aim at it with it. Okay. Just to make sure. Alright. So this person. There's gotta be some capsules I'm missing. Shut up, Sully. Alright. You need a scaring manual. You need some tips on how to be scary. Get some long horns. You know? Guess you could say. It'd be a little devilish of you to have 3 eyes and quadrupods. How about that? Terrifying tentacles. Yeah, to keep the shriveled sponge. What the heck is this color palette? Look at this. White and green. It's Xbox colors. We're keeping it. MU cap. Where'd you get that? Do we have an MU cap? Alright, what other monstrosities can I produce? Yeesh. This person's too plain. We gotta give her a makeover. Because that's what we do best. Or at least we'll do best until we get the gold star that we're needing and move on to the next thing. Monster modifier is the one we need. Okay. Change the appearance of 10 students. Oh, it keeps the music. Let's hope to God this music's not copyrighted. Even then, it's like a 5-second loop anyway. Oh. Well, that's it. That alone makes a big difference. And their arm is now a radio. I want my arm to be a radio. You know how convenient that'd be? You know, I wouldn't have to grab, like, something to change to the station. I could just do it from my right arm, you know? It's like having a watch. Although I'm pretty sure watches nowadays can probably play music anyway. So, like, yeah, that's kind of already a thing to an extent. But, anyways, what's next? The challenge, gold stars might be the only ones we need now. Aside from purchasing every joke object. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Cool, we're almost done with everything, aren't we? Other than buying a couple things from the store. Such as the Scream Tunnel Sludge Ender. Now available in the toy box. Alright, we're gonna need some extra tokens in order to buy everything. We don't really have much else left unless, again, there's some capsules I'm missing. Which there probably are. You know what? Actually, never mind, I checked. I don't think there's any in the paintball arena at all. Because there's only one in there and we already collected it. And there seem to be some accessories that people are wearing that we supposedly don't have, although they could just not be available via capsules for whatever reason. But I'll check anyway. Hold on. Alright, I think there are some that I missed in Fear Tech. Whoops. Again, at least I think. I could be wrong. I could be looking too deep into it. But I'm probably right. Just because I know myself. Oh yeah, there's one right there. Whoops. Alright. There's actually two that I missed. Double whoops. Speaking of double, tentacles times 2. Well, that answers the question from earlier. Monsters University Paintball Arena Pack 2. That does not answer an already established question, but still pretty cool. At least I won't have to worry about that later when I see that, oh, there were some green capsules that I missed because there's some content I'm missing in the toy box mode for this playset. I won't have to worry about that anymore, at least for now. Who knows? Maybe there's another one I missed. But, no, nothing to worry about now. The thing we should be worrying about is the fact that we still have 5 more things to buy from the toy store. Oh no! I might have to start the challenges earlier than expected. Oh well. There's literally nothing else to... There's nothing else left to do in this playset anyway, so may as well. And that means I'm gonna have to start coming up with stuff to say. Oh no! The horror. How about we start in frat row? Because there's a pretty weird challenge. There. Where'd my bike go? It did not phase through the world, did it? It did not... It's not perpetually falling right now in the void, is it? It's not just... Okay, that's it. There it is. Alright, problem solved. Anyways. This one over here. A blue challenge pad. I believe the only blue challenge pad in the entire game. The Frat Row Racer Challenge. Complete 3 laps around Frat Row on a bike. Alright, there is no difficulty for this one. No easy, medium, or hard. It's just one single thing for this one challenge. And also, yeah, there's no time limit. You could pretty much go at your own pace. I think the whole idea is to set a record at first and then beat it later on. Either that or it's designed for multiplayer to see who could get the fastest time. Which, I mean, fair enough. That actually sounds like some fun. Alright, that's one lap. Oh. Okay, apparently that counted as out of bounds. I guess we have to stay in these strict boundaries. Of course we do. Oh, by the way, the roaring ramp's still there. That's kind of funny. I guess it didn't load out of existence. Alright, final lap. There's something so weird about this with just no music at all. Just hearing a bit of ambiance and the sounds of our bike. And running into someone. Alright. So we got a time of 1 minute and 29 seconds. Also, yeah. We got no reward from that. We set a time. And, that's it. So, yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to do that challenge first. Just to get it out of the way in case anyone was curious. Now, we should probably do the rest of the challenges. There's a paintball challenge. Round the row. Pass through all the challenge gates before time runs out. Alright. Oh, it's these kinds. Alright. Cool, I'm up for that. Let's do it. We have 1 minute and 10 seconds to pass through 10 challenge gates. Alright, pretty similar to last challenge, kind of going down the same bike path. And I guess now... Oh my god, stop saying that, dude. Thank you. Alright, finally, shut up. Anyways, I guess I could start talking about what I was meaning to talk about before. Some more stories from my youth. They didn't really give me any tokens at all. But hopefully the higher difficulties will. But yeah, here's a pretty weird story that that kind of resurfaced in my brain today, actually. Right before I started recording this. Was a very specific memory when I was like probably 5 years old. Trust me, this does have to do with Monsters Inc. / University. Well, not University because it wasn't out yet. It probably was, the idea of Monsters University was probably not even conceived when when this memory came about. And by the way, leveled up. And we got some more tokens. You know what?
Ready for a real test?
I just thought of something. If we want more economy, we should probably get an economy-related power disc, like, for bonus sparks. Well, okay, maybe that won't work. Although that does also give us a cool little bonus, the Chrome Grapple Hook. Whoops. I'll probably will show that one later. Probably won't need it right now. Unless, is there a bonus for this? What the? What? The heck's going on? Alright, that works. Apparently my Pieces of 8 power disc was acting really weird. Not sure what's up with that. Anyways, okay, I put on both the two Toys R Us exclusive power discs on, actually. User Control, which was later released in Wave 2, and Scrooge's Lucky Dime, of course based after DuckTales, the Disney Disney Channel afternoon television show from the late 80s and early 90s. Anyways, now, by the way, the Scrooge's Lucky Dime power disc was always a Toys R Us exclusive, at least in North America. All right, let's do another difficulty, the hard difficulty for this challenge. I believe I have multiple Pieces of 8 power discs from my knowledge. I think. So, it's not that big of a deal. They're also extremely common, so just finding a replacement probably would be really easy. Because the Wave 1 power discs in general are very common to find secondhand. Probably won't have time to talk about stuff for the rest of this challenge because it's already over. And we got a bunch of tokens. Pretty cool. Alright, big monster on campus. Whoops, we got a gold star. Big monster on campus. Complete one activity using the hard difficulty setting. Cool. We now only have 4 more gold stars to get for this playset. Alright.
You ready for this?
Probably not.
See ya.
We should probably just do another bike challenge for now.
So, are you up for a challenge?
Wheels and Thrills. Gather as many collectibles, oh boy, as you can before your time runs out. Alright, let's do it.
Here's your objective. Watch the clock.
Gotta run into more orbs, my favorite.
Fantastic.
Alright. Oh, almost missed that one.
Looking great. Awesome. That's talking about.
Alright, anyways, I think what I was talking about before
Done.
was, my sister used to take gymnastics classes.
Great.
Trust me, this is going somewhere. And one thing I always remember is that,
Objective.
of course, I was always dragged to these events of her doing whatever she needed to for it, whether it be like, I think practice or even like competitions. Sometimes we would even travel to like gymnastics competitions because apparently
Brilliant.
my sister was that much into it.
Fantastic. Looking great.
And
Awesome.
one thing I do remember is that
That's what I
at these gyms that
fantastic.
they would take place in, or at least.
Great finish.
By the way, we leveled up once again.
Fantastic.
I guess this is a big part of my childhood that I never talked about in this on this channel. I guess I thought it was too personal before.
This man.
Well, I guess it still is, arguably. But at the same time, it's still kind of vague
Great.
for what I talk about. Because their gymnastics practices would always take place
Fantastic.
at like these, I'll just say it, pretty worn down gyms. And they would always have TVs to, you know, keep the siblings that were dragged along, to keep them occupied, so they would always have movies on them. And funnily enough, I didn't even realize this before bringing it up. This kind of resurfaced in my mind as well, that one of the movies that would always be on there would be Monsters, Inc., but I think a couple others would be, I think Meet the Robinsons, they would have that on pretty often. But that's not what I meant to talk about at first, but that's probably something I could talk about for quite a while, now that I mention it.
Almost there.
Uh-oh. Let's see. There's probably at least one more other film that they would play pretty often.
You win.
Right. I have 1,500 tokens now. Cool. That at least gives me enough to afford just Archie the Scare Pig, which is nice. But, really just one thing in general. Alright. How about the breaking news ender? I don't know. Now I've got one of the toy box. We actually have time, or not time, enough money to buy 2 joke objects. Pretty cool.
Give it a try.
Alright, Wild Wheels, let's do it.
Great.
Pass through all the challenge gates before time runs out. It's another race challenge, of course it is.
Pass through every checkpoint or your win won't count.
Okay. I'm still trying to think what it was.
Great.
I might not remember well enough.
Awesome.
Dear God. Oh, there's a capsule right there. How did I not see that? Alright, I'll pick it up after this challenge.
Great. You did it.
I sure did.
Awesome. Here we go. You'll have to pass through all the checkpoints in order.
Wait a minute.
Fantastic.
I might rescan that Pieces of 8 power disc later. But anyways, I don't remember. The only 2 members I distinctly remember them like playing there were just those 2 films. But that's not what I was meaning to talk about. I was talking about, funnily enough, a completely different gym. This was one even older than what I was just talking about. Whoops. I'll give us plenty of time, of course. even older because they actually had a similar thing where they would have a room with like a TV and a bunch of they had a bunch of films to watch to again probably keep all the little siblings that were dragged along to keep them occupied with something. They actually had VHS tapes. That's how long ago it was. Or that's also probably how old the gym was, and that they, still had VHS tapes as opposed to, I think the later one I went to had DVDs. Well, I mean, obviously, because I don't think Meet the Robinsons ever came to VHS. I think that was too new of a film.
Almost there.
But, oh, we just barely had enough time. 3 seconds.
You win.
Or really 2 seconds, but yeah. Alright, any more bike challenges for us to do? Because I'm not really in the mood for the paintball challenges yet. Well, we could probably do the ones by the pool side to get those out of the way first.
Ready to play?
Like the bike hop and pop.
Fantastic. Here we go.
Alright, I believe this one involves you floating in the air as you reach the ground, first of all, and also popping a bunch of orbs in the pool.
Great. Fantastic. Brilliant.
I think I remember this one actually being pretty difficult on the harder difficulties.
Fantastic.
Not on the easier ones, though. And leveled up once again. Alright. We're already at level 5 with Crystal Sully. I think I remember reading... Oh my god. I'm sorry, I can't take that seriously. I think I remember reading somewhere that one of the differences with the Crystal characters compared to their normal counterparts is the fact that they apparently, like, level up faster. And they might be right, because this dude's leveling up pretty quick.
Great. Fantastic. Brilliant.
Alright, just 5 more to go.
Great. One more.
Look at that.
Great.
Yeah, look at that. Do you see that spark meter? It's crazy.
Fantastic.
Alright, but at this super old gym, I distinctly remember, I don't even know if I put the tape in myself or had someone else do it, but one of the films they had there at this gym was Toy Story 2 on VHS. One I never owned as a kid on tape. I had the original Toy Story on VHS.
Talking about?
But yeah, the reason I bring this up is because I still have vague memories of watching its Monsters Inc. teaser trailer on it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was, if you don't remember, it was the one of, which of course shows new footage of Mike and Sully supposedly entering a wrong room as they kind of, gonna have little quips at one another
Fantastic.
of also kind of breaking the canon of Monsters University a little bit. It's nothing major. It's something that could easily be disproven.
Almost there.
But like, because it's one of the lines is Sully talking to Mike about how like when they were in 5th grade studying geography, Mike was distracted talking to some school crush or something, and that's what he blames on them getting the location wrong. Anyways, crazy frat stunts. Do bike tricks to reach the score goal before the time runs out. Alright.
Watch the clock.
So looks like we get some Tony Hawk style action where we have to do combos in order to get points. So yeah, doing different trick types will get you more points. Isn't that cool? So let's see if we can reach like a triple combo or something. Okay, that was easy. That was like 5 tricks.
You did it. Fantastic.
Alright, but that's another thing I can mention. I just realized about how one of the lines
The time to beat.
in Monsters Inc. kind of retcons Monsters University. Kind of. It's a bit of a stretch because, of course, Monsters University is kind of established to be to have the event where Sully and Mike first meet. However, in Monsters Inc., there is a line in the beginning of the movie where Mike tells Sully that he's been jealous of his looks since the 4th grade,
That's what I'm talking
suggesting that Mike and Sully have known each other since elementary school. Although, of course, like I said, this could easily be disproven,
about. Great finish.
and with a lot of different theories disproving it, like, oh, Mike could be joking about it, or
Here's the time limit.
Mike and Sully could have maybe forgotten about each other until college, to where they knew each other in elementary school, maybe like forgot about each other in middle school, in high school, and then reconnected in college without even realizing it. Although that alone is kind of also a stretch.
About.
But still, it's something interesting to bring up and talk about and argue with your friends. To,
That's what I'm talking about.
you know, deeply discuss a Pixar movie.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because isn't that fun?
Fantastic.
Also, I'm pretty sure I actually will not nail this challenge on my first try. I'm pretty sure I might actually have to try some triple combos.
Great.
Although I don't know if they're counting. Yeah, by the way, I failed. And my bike broke. Cool.
Good try.
Some good old karma, am I right?
Fantastic. Here's the goal. Watch the clock.
Alright, let's do this. For realsies this time. Hopefully. We only have a minute to get 1,000 points. That's actually quite a lot. Alright, I think as long as we do some straightforward stuff, we should be good.
Looking great.
Like that. Like that, baby. So if you do like, yeah, because there's 4 different tricks you can pull off, depending on which direction you flick the right analog stick at. So there's that, there's that.
Brilliant.
Just like that. So you gotta kind of vary up your tricks, and that's how you maximize your points for that challenge. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, why don't we go ahead and do these paintball challenges?
You ready for this?
Oh, there's also a
Want to give it a try?
there's also a collector challenge.
Here we go.
Frat Row Roundup. Let's do it.
Collect this map. The time to beat.
There must be something around here I could roar in.
That's what I'm talking about. Great.
Alright, just 20 orbs.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Fantastic. Almost done.
Glad I could help.
Just like that.
You did it. Fantastic. Here we go.
Alright, so mentioning those gyms I went to for my sister's gymnastics stuff, there's a whole gateway of stories I could talk about with that. Whether they have to do with anything involving this game or not.
That's
It's just something I realized that I've never mentioned in this channel. Or on this channel. Whoops.
Fantastic.
One thing I do remember is that I forget how often this was. It might have been every week at one point, or like
Brilliant.
once every month.
Fantastic.
But they would usually hold events for
Great finish. Are you up for a real challenge?
got a whole bunch of tokens for that. They would usually hold events. I forgot.
What's your objective?
They would usually hold events for like all the kids to just kind of play around in the gym. I forget exactly what they're called.
You still got it, Sullivan.
I think they were called like parents' night outs or something, because the whole concept was like, oh, here's a place you could drop your kids off in the nighttime, parents. Isn't that cool? To let them have some fun. And I would always go to those along with my sister.
Fantastic.
Of course, because, you know, she would often visit there anyway.
What I'm talking about.
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of... Because we visit there pretty often, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I remember from there. I'm already at level 6 with Sullivan. Holy crap.
Ready to play? Fantastic.
Alright, Paintball Ruckus. Defeat the Fear Tech students in a paintball competition. In Frat Row? Okay. Sure.
Here's your objective.
Not sure what these guys came from or what they're doing out here. Playing paintball in the middle of a frat row. That's not safe.
Great. Almost done. Great.
Alright. Simple as that.
You did it.
We probably already have enough tokens to afford everything else in the
Awesome.
toy store now. Maybe.
Here we go.
Should probably get a bit more just in case.
Destroy the enemies.
Destroy them! Don't leave any survivors!
Great.
They thought this was a safe little game of paintball, but they were wrong.
Did I scare you?
Great.
Uh-oh. Alright, thank goodness my health regenerated in time. But yeah, I think some of these Parents Night Out events, I think they would even have like bounce houses in some of them, or something.
Great finish.
Cool stuff like that.
Fantastic. Challenge initiated.
Like, I think I remember sometimes they would even have like,
Here's the goal.
I don't know if they were bring them out or even bring like an ice cream truck or something, but I remember, yeah, they provide like ice cream sometimes. Pretty cool stuff. I remember having a lot of fun there. And that's, I can't believe it's something that I completely forgot about until now. Hell, I'm pretty sure the I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm pretty sure the gym even had like a zip line or something. It was that wild. Pretty wild stuff. Look at all those tokens. Alright. Looks like there's just one more challenge left. Let's see what all we can afford now. Get the pilot on Ender. There we go. Jokester. Got a gold star for that. Alright. We may as well go ahead and buy... we'll save Archie for last. The Tiny Terror. A mini bike from Monsters University. Kind of looks similar to the Beastly bike. I'm guessing it's themed after Mike Wazowski. Yeah, we're able to see the flying guy come by. Should probably pick that up.
Your delivery has arrived.
Perfect. Oh, look at this little thing. Looking good, Sully. Looking good. Alright. Pretty cool. Wow. I'm pretty sure I forgot to pick up that capsule I was talking about. Whoops. Alright. Get this thing out of here. Oh, of course it respawns.
That's right. Run home.
Now this is a real man's bike. Alright, let's head back. How many toes do we have? Oh, of course it's not the toes. We actually have 1,400, so we do not have enough for Archie the Scare Pig, but we definitely will once we cover the last of the frat row challenges. Wow, we're almost already done. Wow. And, well, that almost gave us enough. Come on. Oh. Double fringe fangs. Pretty cool. Alright.
Ready to play?
Paint the Frat Collector.
Okay, next time. You ready for this?
Alright, defeat the Fear Tech students in a paintball competition. Didn't
Challenge.
we just do this?
Here's
Oh. Okay, they just got the description wrong. What we're actually supposed to do is shoot these orbs with a paintball gun. Or we could just shoulder charge into them. So yeah, we can't just run into these orbs. We actually have to shoot them down. Isn't that interesting? Get to shoot 25 of them.
almost done.
So yeah, pretty cool.
That's how it's done.
You did it. Great. Challenge initiated.
Alright.
Collect this many. The
What
total
else do I
fees-
remember about that gymnastics gym? I'm still on about that.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Great. Fantastic.
Shoot, I don't remember anymore.
Fantastic.
I don't know if I want to get into the, like, I guess you could say the negative stories about
Finish.
me not dealing well with other people.
Fantastic.
Because,
Here's your objective.
I guess there were some times in there where I got had a little too much fun, and I don't know if you call it fun, but like, I'll just say this, I got pretty aggressive at some people there. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I punched someone while there. I'm pretty sure I pushed someone else into like a giant pool of foam blocks. You know, they always have those at those kind of gyms. But yeah, pretty unsafe stuff. They always,
Fantastic.
now I remember, they always would like make sure we knew to keep it safe in there, I guess. Or like, I guess not to do stuff like push people, you know. I guess I didn't listen. I was also like 6 or 7 years old. So like I kind of had an excuse, although not really, because there were people younger than me in there that probably followed the rules better than I did. Whatever, we have enough money to buy Archie the Scare Pig. Fear Tech's pride and joy, Archie the Scare Pig. Now available in the toy box. Very nice. Pretty sure that person just disappeared.
Your delivery has arrived.
Alrighty. I don't know why I didn't just bring my bike with me, so that I wouldn't have to just shoulder charge through these tunnels. Oh, that reminds me of a whole other set of stories I could talk about being grounded and for all sorts of weird stuff I did. I might have talked about it before, though. I'm not too sure. But look who it is! Archie the Scare Pig! Alright. So yeah, of course the same controls as we saw before. I gotta change this one. Whoops. Too many people are being violated by this thing. We'll actually have we have all these different joke launchers we can mess around with now. The vending machine launcher, the Have a Nice Trip launcher. This one gives out glow urchin. Look at that. Wow. And now, yeah, Sully's dummy thick now. There, I said it. Aren't you kids happy now? Alright, cool. Apparently paintballs also deal with these posters. That's good to know. At least now we can deal with them from afar. Maybe. Yep. 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 And... whatever, fine. There we go. Repaired the fountain once more. We get 10 sparks for that. We're almost at level 7. My god. Alright, where'd Archie go? I don't even know if there's like signs anywhere where you could just instantly summon Archie or not. There might not be. Alright, we should probably... I guess we could probably do the... Maybe the Monsters University challenges next time? Yeah.
You ready for this?
Probably.
See ya.
I should probably do that. How about... Yeah, how about next time? So yeah, tune in next time where I'll do all the Monsters University challenges. So yeah, I'll see y'all then. Because I'm getting tired. I should probably get some beauty sleep. Or beauty rest, whatever you call it.